Galatians chapter 5 verse 24 says, "Those who belong to Jesus Christ have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires." This verse hits deep because it reminds us that following Jesus isn't just about believing, it's about dying to the old way of living. When Paul says, "have crucified the flesh," he's not talking about physical suffering. He's talking about putting to death the selfish desires, the habits, and the impulses that pull us away from God. The flesh represents that part of us that wants control, that chases comfort, that resists obedience. But when you come to Christ, that part of us doesn't get to lead anymore. Think of it like this: before Jesus, the flesh was in the driver's seat. It decided how we reacted, what we pursued, and who we lived for. But when you surrendered your life to Christ, you didn't just switch destinations. You handed over the keys. Now the Spirit drives, and the flesh has to ride in the back. That doesn't mean temptation disappears. You'll still feel the pull of old desires, but crucifying the flesh means you no longer let them rule you. It's a daily decision, choosing to say, "No, that's not who I am anymore." And notice something important. Paul says, "Those who belong to Christ." This isn't about earning your salvation, it's about identity. Because you belong to Christ, you have the power to say no to what once controlled you. The Spirit gives you the strength to live differently, to love instead of lash out, to forgive instead of fight, to walk in purity instead of compromise. In today's world, people glorify self expression, self gratification, self rule. But this verse calls us to something countercultural: surrender. Real freedom doesn't come from doing whatever you want, it comes from letting Christ transform what you want. So every day you wake up, you've got a choice to make: feed the flesh or follow the Spirit. One leads to chaos, the other leads to peace. Now, with this on your mind, go out there and live like someone who's been set free. Crucify the old, walk in the new, and let the Spirit lead your steps. As always, keep your faith louder than your fear, and let this word inspire kingdom living.